your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Rain showers in progress across the area, dotting the landscape here and there. Some of it fairly heavy just to the east of Arcadia, now moving up toward Myakka City. We've got some pretty good rain showers in progress. Nothing here severe, but nevertheless, they'll produce some pretty good rains. Why? Well, because we've started a plume of moisture lifting up from the south around an area of low pressure in the upper atmosphere, but also a kind of very disorganized area of broad low pressure with sort of multiple swirls in it that's trying to get organized into something that could become tropical or perhaps even subtropical. In other words, with part tropical characteristics and part not. If it did develop, it would still not really alter our forecast all that much, although we might get a little bit more rainfall out of it than we would otherwise. We might get a little bit more of a breezy wind. But it stays offshore and it heads up toward the panhandle, whatever it becomes. So in the meantime, we continue to watch clouds and showers and thunderstorms rotate around this general upper level low and produce a trough of low pressure that exists across the state of Florida, enhancing rainfall chances for several days in a row. As it moves north, it'll probably get picked up by a little trough of low pressure come along Wednesday or Thursday, and at that point it'll be pushed back up toward the panhandle of the state most likely, and there it will eventually just be absorbed into upper level winds. But in the meantime, it gives us a good chance at some very much needed rainfall across the region. Cloudy, wet today, good rain chances really most of the week, and periods perhaps of heavy rain. I've designated today a first alert weather day because I think today and possibly tomorrow are the best chances of seeing some of the heavier rain showers. Water temperatures out in the Gulf waters are just sort of marginally okay for some sort of tropical development. And upper level winds are somewhat conducive. In this map here, these are the ripping winds aloft that tear storms apart. Well, here, redder is better for tropical development. In other words, redder has less shear, but these blue colors have very strong shear that would just rip a system apart. It looks like temporarily we'll see the winds kind of conducive for development. That's why the Hurricane Center gives us a 30 or 40% chance of development. But then along about Wednesday or so, that area of really conducive shear begins to lessen somewhat as that front approaches. So even if this did develop, I don't think it's really something for us at this point to be terribly concerned about. But just a good reminder that 'tis the season and we should have our hurricane preps in place. East wind at 15, southeast wind at 15, and a moderate chop on bay and inland waters with 2 to 3 foot seas. Obviously not a great day for boating. There could be thunderstorms out in Gulf waters. Again, we're looking at an 80% chance of showers today, 60% chance tomorrow. And then as we go into the rest of the week, the rain chances start to trend down. Over the weekend, we'll still get showers, but there'll be more of the afternoon sea breeze kind of variety thunderstorms that we're used to in Florida, and we'll have a lot more sunshine.